Royals, we are a week away, y'all. We are a week away, listen, of a classic, certified classic that's re-releasing next week. It's time to audit. I've spoken about having this shoe already, the Nike Air Jordan 8 Aqua. I got my pair. This is the 2015 pair. I've showed you guys this in an earlier video of just all of the Jordans that are coming back out this year that I already have, okay? But I noticed there's a lot of differences with the 2025 version. But is it different enough to change up the pair I have? Do I still love the pair I have? What are we wasting time for? Let's get in. Let's get in. So here's my pair. As you can see, 2015. Again, let me clear my hands. So this is the 2015 version of the shoe. And listen, say what you will, say what you won't, but come on. Considering the year that it's from, 10 years ago, it still looks amazing. Like, it still looks immaculate. I will say though, one thing that I noticed in the 2025 pair, and we'll have a pair of those probably in hand coming up here soon, but I noticed from the pairs that I've seen that the gray is way lighter. So I'll say that's one of the main differences with my pair. And of course, my pair also has that glittery outsole on the teal and purple portion. So a lot of people did not like the glitter appearance, and so that's why the 2015 got some flack from some people. The 2025 version should not have that, so that'll be something different that everybody would have too. But to me, when you have this on foot, you're not going to really be able to see any of that anyway. So that's the thing, right? So I don't think that it's so glittery and glistening to where you'll actually see it like blinging when I'm wearing it. I've never seen a pair where I was like, wow, that glitter is like super apparent on the shoe. So, but yeah, everything is pretty much, for the most part, the same besides those two things that I pointed out. I imagine the suede is still a short hair suede. I didn't notice anything different on the newer pair that would make me think otherwise. My insole is perfect. It's glued in there, so I can't pull that out, but see it a little bit there. I can lighten it up in post. Here's the right shoe. I will say though, the box is well, here's the right shoe. Let me focus. Immaculate, immaculate, immaculate. I've worn this shoe probably, not gonna lie to you, I probably wore these maybe 3 times since I had them. As I was thinking of what was about to come out of my mouth, I got a little embarrassed, not gonna lie. But again, having so many shoes is like, this is how it goes. And eventually this shoe is probably gonna separate. But what I like about the style of it is, if I can just get somebody to repair it, I think I'll be okay. Let's say if it separates, the outsole separates, I think I can just get that glue back on and go about my way. But in terms of like the upper is gonna stand for a while, right? So I really only have to worry about the outsole with this shoe, especially with it being a black shoe, a black and dark gray shoe. Now, unless I get that 2025 pair in hand and just something about it just feels better, there's really no reason for me to switch out of these. And I've done videos like this before where it's like, you know, should I replace the pair I have? And for the most part, I've stood firm. I stood firm. But I did get the Black Cement 3s. I ended up getting those. And I had a real good, I had a valid reason. These right here though, I think we're good. Now I will say, I believe if I saw correctly, the box might be different. So that's something that I would have to observe once I get the 2025 in hand. In terms of the box being different, I'm not 1,000% because I haven't watched any early vids of the shoe, but because this is one of the worst Air Jordan box shoes, or Air Jordan box eras, this black and gold. I mean, they really ran this through the ground. This is the most basic box ever. I don't even know. Well, answer me this, y'all, in the comments. Like, will this be one of the boxes that we will remember later on down the line, like as a classic box? For me, I don't think so. So, y'all let me know. But anyway, it'd be great if they had a different box besides this one. Obviously, this wouldn't be the box that the Aqua 8 originally released in, so considering I keep my box, somehow I'm talking myself into this thing. This is how it happens. I'm standing firm. I'm standing firm. But yeah, y'all let me know. It's my 2015 holding up the way I think they're holding up. Or do I need to do something different, man? These things look like, actually, if you took away the glitter and you just totally ignored the fact that the gray is a little bit brighter on the new pair. And that I could be off. I could be colorblind and this is the same gray, but I really do think it's more bright. But my punchline is, if you took away what I perceive is a less glittery shoe and a brighter gray, everything else the same, you have 2025 pair. So, just saying. So again, let me know if y'all are going to go with the 2025. Do you have a retro pair from the past? Have you ever had an Aqua 8? Do you care about the Aqua 8? Really, this is one of the ones. This is one of the ones when you think about the 8s. You know, it's Aqua 8s. There's the Bugs Bunnies. There's the Dornbecker. And whatever other ones that I'm not thinking of in my mind right now. Playoff 8s. Y'all help me out. But this is definitely one of the ones for sure in terms of a favorite. This is the only 8 I ever cared about. So that's the thing. I have a pair, a great pair. If I were to buy another pair, it wouldn't hurt me because it's the only 8 I ever liked. But I don't think I need it. I just don't. I just don't. Y'all let me know. Let me know. I think I'm in the right and in the clear and can save my $220. And speaking of $220, I got more shoes I've decided that I'm getting rid of. Let's move this thing along, okay? I actually have them stocked up and stacked up over this way. So this is the first pair, which is a Reebok. You know the logo, Allen Iverson's. This is a pair of Answers. And this particular pair is the Georgetown colorway, okay? That blue, you know, I was thinking Michigan. I can't lie. I was thinking Michigan. But even though I could still wear them with my Michigan gear, like, it's just one of those ones where it's like, you know what? When I think of this shoe, this is not the colorway I think of. I would rather have my classic colorways in this shoe and keep it moving. So I'm getting rid of these. The Georgetown Answer DMX. Okay. So hit me in the email if this is something you guys are interested in. It is a size 8. As you can see, the box is fully intact. Both shoes fully intact. I wore the shoe once or twice, no more than that. Once or twice, no more than that. Okay, super clean. All right, move that out the way. We got this Air Jordan box. Y'all know what it is. Jordan 1, my size 8. Okay, and yeah, man, these are the white yin yangs. Okay, so the white yin yang I bought to go as a pack with my black yin yang. I wore the shoe once and I haven't worn it since. So just so you kind of see. Got the red tongue on it to add a little pop. But yeah, nice leather on it, as you can see. I have the shoe. It's super white. Again, I bought it more so to just finish that pack or just to have a pack, but honestly I don't care to have this as a pack like that. It's an all white Air Jordan 1, like not really that deep. Again, I did wear them, so of course the bottom is gonna look like that, especially with an all white shoe. So hit my email if you are interested. That's the right shoe, and this is the left shoe. I'm going ahead and get rid of these, make room for something else. Okay, boom boom, everything is intact inside. No worries, no concerns. Again, I only wore them once, and if I did wear them more than once, it would be twice, no more than that. Okay, so I took the shoe horn out, or shoe tree, whatever it's called. There you go. Butter. Okay, butter. Hit me in the email, white yin yang. Alright. Alright. Lastly, this is the one, somebody gonna think I'm wild for this one, but another Air Jordan. Okay. Again, size 8. You see the colorway, the details, all the things. Box intact, just like all of my boxes. Alright, let's open this thing up if I can successfully do it with one hand. Here we go, y'all. These are the Katrina 3s, man. Katrina 3s. And I'm sick about the fact that I only wore this shoe like once. Maybe twice. This, again, is one of them once or twice sort of things, man. We gotta move on. And while this shoe is super clean and super nice, and it's actually the type of 3 and the type of elephant print I've come to learn that the general pop tends to appreciate versus the smaller elephant print lines and stuff. This is the type of 3 y'all like, so this one's gonna go quick. Everything, as you can see, is intact in the insole. Okay, the other shoe. This will be the right shoe. Again, super clean. Katrina 3. I got Know Your Roots, so that's one of the reasons why I bought the shoe. And also with that hint of red, I thought was pretty dope, and that black was a nice contrast. But I don't wear the shoe. I would rather, if I'm gonna do it again, if I'm gonna do a shoe that's like super white, for the most part, I would just rather it be like a runner or something like that. Something that I can just kind of, you know, something less bulky on my foot, basically. Something low cut, or just a different style altogether. Okay. And also if I'm gonna have a 3, as I do not have the white cement 3, so that's my bigger punchline. If I'm gonna have a 3 that is a white 3, I may as well just get the black cement 3 and call it. So anyway, hit my email. I got 3 more that I lined up to get on up out of here, man. Katrina 3s, fire, obviously worn. So clean them right up, they brand new. Shout out to my Chicago Sky for getting that dub today against the Minnesota Lynx, man. Angel Reese and Ariel Atkins led the charge, which typically when that's the case, Chicago is a tough team to beat, man. Listen, they are starting to click. Everybody is learning their role. Everybody that is expected to perform in the style of how they're supposed to perform are doing just that. So if we can string some wins together, this can still be a solid season, okay? Of course, it's a long hill to climb. I think we're what, 7-13 right now or something? Or not 7-13, 7 and yeah, we're 7-13 right now. For some reason, I just went completely blank in my head, but yes, string some wins together. We're gonna end with a season we can be proud of, okay? So, but anyway, when I was out and about getting my like just doing my errands or whatever this morning, I actually stopped in the Best Buy because I was going in there to find a phone protector, which I was reminded that my phone is old because all they got are options for the newer Samsung Ultra. Okay, the Samsung S25. I still got my S24 Ultra. Okay, so I didn't have options, had to order online. But anyway, I walked around the store because there's other things I just wanted to see. Because Best Buy is still one of those stores, and it's why it's one of my favorites still. It's one of those stores where you can go in and just kind of test different products out. You can touch it, feel it, all of the things before you purchase it. Stores are important. Brick and mortar stores are important for that. But I just wanted to say, this is the punchline. I went to the gaming section, which I might have mentioned this to y'all before, but it's sad how small those sections are now and how empty they are. Like back in the day, those were sections in any department store that were just like super extensive, like full aisles for those type of products. And you had a little bit of, well, you had a lot of bit of everything, whether it be the games, whether it be the accessories and so on. Like all of it was just full aisles, right? Something that you actually would be excited to go into the store and just browse. And times have changed. It's crazy. It's nuts. But speaking of, Angel Reese on a 2K26 cover, what we think? What we think? When I saw the reveal, I was super excited about it. Listen, at the end of the day, it's well deserved. Well deserved. People can say what they want to say about that young lady, but a large part of why people are paying attention to women's basketball, you can be in denial as you need to be, but the truth and the fact of the matter is that young lady is a huge part of that, a very pivotal part of that, a staple in that. And when we have the documentaries and biopics and all of that stuff years down the line, we're gonna remember this era, and she's gonna be a huge part of that. And for those who are doubters, the doubters will either still just be hateful people that just choose to be dark in all of the things that they do and love and not love, but obviously they don't love nothing. If they can't love the impact that an individual is making on a thing, in this case on a sport, a lot of people that doubt it will be believers. Sometimes it just takes years down the line, and just like for The Last Dance, right? Or even like with the Larry Bird and Magic documentaries, is multiples of them, right? About how they made the NBA what it is today. They made it popular. It was a dead end before them, basically. Folks wasn't really getting paid that much. Folks wasn't really watching it, right? Larry Bird and Magic changed the NBA. So that'd probably be a better example versus the Michael Jordan one, about how sometimes you need to be reminded of who the game changers were, who the tastemakers were, who the trendsetters were. So, and that young lady is one of them. And so I haven't bought 2K since 2017. I think Kyrie Irving is on the cover. Like, it's just the same game over and over now, so I stopped paying $60 and $70 for the game. But I say that to say I may buy 2K26, the WNBA edition, because Angel Reese is on there. Might be able to someday randomly get her to sign it or something. I don't know. I don't know that I plan to actually play it, but just to have it and just say I was a part of that era. Now, of course, Candace Parker was the very first cover for the WNBA edition, which was very pivotal and all of that. But it's just something about this one that just feels different. It feels different. And the climate that we're in as a society and how that's carried over into sports, man, it just feels different. But anyway, y'all let me know, were y'all excited when y'all saw that? Literally, I think the cover revealed like the same day or the day after her signature shoe got revealed. So all of this happened at the same time. Like, She got it going on. She got it going on. Big things popping for real. Like two dream come trues for an professional athlete at the same time. Having a signature shoe and the cover of the most popular video game. Those are things that a pro athlete aspires to be or to do in their careers. So I'm proud. I'm proud. Y'all know I'm getting the shoes. So don't even ask. I just, whatever shoe is not the most girly one. I don't want nothing that look like nail polish or nothing like that. You know, give me something that I can actually be functional in. It's cool to be cute. I can be cute in just normal colors, but I don't have to wear something that's just like it's intentionally cutesy. Okay, give me something functional. I use that a lot, that I can still be cute in. All right, so I'm looking out for that colorway in the Angel Reese ones. Okay. So for anybody that was wondering about the ice cream that I showed y'all from last week, it was good. Like, it was real good. Good to the point where I almost got it again this week. Okay. I almost got it again versus what I said in terms of trying other flavors. Like, I get so wrapped up when I find something I like. I just want to stick with it, because when you try something new and get disappointed, it'd be like, oh, why did I waste my time and my taste buds? But anyway, this week is so that flavor, for those who maybe didn't watch the vlog from last week, it was the salted brown butter cookie dough or something like that it was called. Chef's kiss. Oh, it was good. It was good. But anyway, so the store that I get my groceries from, actually I got some reward points to get some free ice cream sandwiches. So this is their store brand, which by this point every store has their own brand of everything now. So it's a 12-pack. I got them for free. So I haven't had to buy anything else because I have these. Okay, so what's better than free? And these actually taste really good. So, and it's regular degular, like I like. It's regular degular, safe. You had one ice cream sandwich, you had them all. Okay, maybe some are more rich than others, some are more creamy than others, some are bigger than others. Well, for the most part, an ice cream sandwich is an ice cream sandwich. Okay. So, but yeah, this is the ice cream that I have for this week. Today is Saturday. Have a little treat after dinner, and then tomorrow another little treat after dinner. They're pretty small too. They're pretty small, so you don't really have to feel too guilty. Look at this. This is pretty small. This is not your standard big ice cream sandwich. Okay, so when I say I ate like a couple, you would understand what I mean when I say that. So anyway, when I finish those, I can venture out again for a short while, and then yeah, and then we're going back to Behaving, coming here soon. So probably like when August hits, I haven't decided. It's gonna be like a slow tapering off in August, and yeah, we're gonna do like a final little cut for the year ahead of the holiday season, and then we're just gonna enjoy our little treats and holiday dinners and desserts and all of that stuff for the rest of the year. So listen, it's important to have a plan in life when it comes to what you consume. Okay. I know it looks like, when I show y'all that the donuts and all of that stuff, it looks like that's the life, right? But that literally be the only day I'm eating that. Okay, so this has just been me off season, sort of maintenance, sort of just kind of, just taking a break from being too well behaved, right? So, but anyway, another game. Let's see, what time is it? It's 3:10. I think that the Valkyries and Aces are playing right now, so I got more basketball to watch, man. So anyway, y'all hit me in the comment section. Let me know, are y'all planning to get them Aqua 8s, or what are y'all planning to get coming up here in July? And yeah, next time I see y'all, we'll be talking about some more sneaks, because that's what we do. All right? Until next time. Peace.